Hello, you're listening to another episode of the Tom Green Podcast. Today on the show, we're going to take some calls. I might make some beats at some point, and we're going to hang out with everybody on my Instagram story. That's how we're streaming right now live, so you can call in live. The number here is, my phone number is 510-925-1565. That number is 510-925-1565. Write that down if you're watching at home live right now. 510-925-1565. That's my phone number. And you can call me at 510-925-1565. If you're watching on Instagram, in the live stories, you can see I'm holding up a piece of paper with the phone number on it. That's the only place, actually, that anyone is watching or listening to this broadcast live right now is on the Instagram story, although we're going to be moving to a new format soon where we're going to be streaming on multiple platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's going to be happening all over the place at once while we record the Tom Green Podcast. And we can also take calls. See, hello, you're on the air.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, you made it on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's London. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Wow, so great to have you on the show, London. This is great. And is that your Instagram name as well? Do you want to give out your Instagram name to everybody watching?
Yeah, my Instagram name is Lady Painicorn.
Lady?
Yes, Painicorn. It's a play on
how's that spelled?
The show Adventure Time.
Oh, how's that spelled? Spell that.
It's L-A, like lady, like
Yeah.
the word lady.
Yeah, I know how to spell
and then
lady.
it's underscore.
Underscore.
Yeah.
Underscore.
Painicorn, P-A-I-N-I-C-R-O-N.
P-A-I-N-I-C-O-R-N.
Yes, you got it.
Lady underscore Painicorn. Painicorn. Lady
Yep.
underscore Painicorn. Painicorn.
You got
Wow.
it.
Okay. That's a hard one to give out, but they figured it out.
I know.
They've figured it out. They've typed it
All
up on the
right.
screen now on the Instagram story, and you're going to get some new followers out of this, okay? Lady
Oh my
underscore
goodness.
Painicorn. And what do you do out there in your neck of the woods in Scranton, Pennsylvania, Lady underscore Painicorn?
I am an exotic dancer.
An exotic dancer. That's sort of what it sounds like. That's sort of like what the name Lady underscore Painicorn sounds like. It sounds like sort of
Exactly.
an exotic kind of a name. Well, we're going to be making some beats here tonight. We're going to be making some musical beats tonight, using some strange sound effects, some special effects, some obscure samples that I've attained from the Library of Congress. They are some very strange samples from the Library of Congress that are public domain sounds that I can use any way I wish. Anyone can use in any way they wish. They're free samples that can be used in any way they wish. And I'm going to take some of those sounds, download them from the Library of Congress, load them into my sampler, chop them up, and then put them over some electronic beats. I was going to say hip-hop beats,
Yeah.
but it'll probably be more of an electronic beat, like a house or EDM-style beats. I want to make some sort of dance music. Probably the kind of music that people would dance to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Are you
I
a
watched
dancer?
your-
Or do you dance or?
I do dance.
Yeah, you probably
on stage.
dance to. You might even want to dance to some of my electronic music that I'm going to make here tonight.
Absolutely.
That would be. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be your style of music to dance to, but maybe it will. You know, you follow on Instagram here, so when the song's done, if you'd like to dance to this song, I can definitely send you a copy of it. But that's great. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much for calling, London. I appreciate it. Everything going well with you?
Yeah, I've just been practicing mindfulness throughout my new daily routine,
Yeah.
and everything's been pretty good. Yeah.
We're living in a real strange time, aren't we?
Yeah, it's like the Twilight Zone.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Isn't it unbelievable? I mean,
I can't believe I'm on the phone with you right now. This is so crazy. I love you.
Hey, I love this. I can't believe I'm on the phone with you. This is great. But I love it. I'm excited to meet you, and I'm looking forward to making some music tonight and hanging out with all my friends here on the gram, hanging out in the gram. So we'll talk again soon, okay, lady _Painicorn?
Okay, Tom. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Nice to meet you. We're going to get some more.
Yeah, you have a good night.
Yeah, thank you very much. You too. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So nice getting people calling in, and we're going to take a few calls real quick before we jump into listening to some sounds. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom. Hi. How you doing?
Very good. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Yes. Hi. My name is Derek. I'm calling from Gilbert, Arizona.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Gilbert, Arizona. What part of Arizona is that, Gilbert, Arizona? Is that northern Arizona, southern Arizona, central Arizona, eastern Arizona, western Arizona?
It's a suburb of Phoenix, just south of Mesa.
Oh, okay, yeah. Phoenix has so many suburbs. You never know where people are talking about, and then they always say Phoenix. Where are you from? Scottsdale. Oh, yeah, where's that? Well, it's in Phoenix. Where are you from? Tempe. Oh, where's that? Well, it's in Phoenix. Where are you from? Mesa. Where's that? Oh, it's in Phoenix. Everything's in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix likes to divide itself up into all these little places, right? That are all just Phoenix, right? Why don't they just call it all Phoenix?
Well, I guess because it goes back to way back in the day when you had little settlements and everybody wanted to do their own thing, and then that's just the way it kind of is. They should just call it all Phoenix. The whole city's like the fourth largest in America. So yeah, they should.
Yeah,
but
I think
that's just the way it is. Yeah, a lot of history, but anyhow, I just wanted to tell you that I'm a big fan and. Since the '90s, and it's just a really a joy to talk with you.
Hey, I'm really happy to talk to you too. I'm sincerely having a great time doing this broadcast here and streaming on the Instagram, and I'm building the studio out, and I've got some great news. I'm going to have some really cool Panasonic cameras are going to be arriving soon. And we're going to be making some incredible Webovision here, bringing Webovision into the podcast age, and I'm excited about it. I'm actually going to be taking almost more of a radio first style to the new Webovision, really concentrating on audio quality and audio listenability. So the show will be in many ways meant for audio only. We will put cameras on it, but it's going to be something that's going to be great to listen to when you're on the bus, on the treadmill, walking, driving, and then of course when you go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tom Green, you'll be able to watch the show as well, and we're going to have some fun visual elements as well. But I'm going to be enjoying it from when we do the podcast, we may do some visual versions of the show that we won't put up as a podcast. They'll have a little more visual elements, walking outside, getting off this big mic here and getting into the sort of some other segments around the house and some other fun things. But the audio only shows will be podcasted, and they'll mostly be because the thing is, a lot of people haven't figured out about new media. And I'm not even really sure I want to say, to be honest with you. I kind of think I want to be the only one that knows, or one of the few that has figured it out. Some people have figured it out, obviously. Like, I was on Joe Rogan this week. He figured it out. He's figured it out like nobody's ever figured it out. But there's a lot of... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just going to... I didn't mean to interrupt you. You go ahead. I was just saying that Joe Rogan, that was an excellent podcast.
Man, how much fun was that, huh?
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh, my
and
God.
hey, I just wanted to let you know real quick. A little earlier, you saw the comment. There was right before you interrupted before you started the podcast up. I was the guy that commented on Instagram that somebody should put Harlan on speed dial just in case for tonight.
Oh, yeah, my good friend Harlan Williams, absolutely, yeah. I love Harlan. Harlan is a great friend, and I always know that he'll be there for me when I fall asleep in the middle of my show. Absolutely.
I hope he took his ladder.
I've been burning the midnight oil, man. I've been burning the midnight oil trying to get this thing ready for you, and I'm having a good time.
Wonderful.
But last night I got a little too casual with it, and I guess we were streaming for a couple of hours, and next thing you know, I fell asleep in my chair. It's a comfortable chair, I tell you. This chair.
It is.
This chair, it goes. You could literally fall asleep in this chair, and when I say you could, I mean I did. And it is a comfortable chair. I actually, have fallen asleep in this chair before not while I was streaming live, because I work a lot on my computer, and sometimes you just take a little nap. That's why I got this amazing chair that is really incredible. But I'm thinking that maybe. Really, what I need to do is get a bench. Maybe I need to get a hard bench in here, so that doesn't happen again.
Well, if you think about it, it is your home, and it's a place where you should be comfortable. I mean, it's
exactly.
I'm
thinking I'm getting a hard bench with thumbtacks on it, and I'll only host the show from that. So. Hey, I appreciate your call, and thank you so much. It's good to have you on the air, and things are happening around here. We're looking forward to many more years of doing this show. Now, this is going to be an ongoing thing, even after the pandemic. I'm back into broadcast mode.
There's a lot of people that are just enjoying it. A lot of people are enjoying it. We're glad you're doing it again.
This has always been something that I've really intended to do, and I took a little break from Webovision after the many years of doing it, and I went off and really focused on my stand-up comedy, and really focused over the last 10 years of trying to be the best stand-up comedian that I could possibly be, and I think I've gotten pretty good at it, to be honest with you. And you got to come see me. Got to come see me when I'm on the road. But listen, you don't get to really become good at something like stand-up comedy without focusing on it 100% for at least 10 years. And that's what I did. But, the pandemic's got me off the road. I got the broadcasting bug back in me. I have done a few, little shows and things over the years, but this is going to be one where I'm really going to focus on bringing this to back to the place that we were once at with Webovision, and then onward and upward into the future, looking down the barrel of the future, man. We're looking down the barrel of the future, my friend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hey, real quick before you hang up, I just want to let you know that I hope to see. I saw on the schedule that tentatively right now you're still supposed to come to Tempe. I guess the what's the name of that comedy club? I can't think of it. But anyway, in September or something, August or September. I hope that's still happening.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. Everything is up in the air right now, so I really probably should go on my website and maybe put a TBD on there. But as far as I know, things are up in the air. I definitely can't wait to get to Tempe, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get back on schedule as soon as possible. It's really just up to the doctors and the people out there who are in charge of running this country, and I'm sure they'll make the right choices. So, yeah.
Well, God bless you, Tom, and you just take care of yourself, and I hope to talk to you again sometime soon.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. It was a very
you bet, buddy.
Nice talking to you.
Good talking to you.
Thanks, man.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Very professional sounding show tonight. Much more professional tonight. Hello, you're on the air on the Tom Green podcast. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Tom, this is Eli calling from
turn your
Arkansas.
speakers down there, everybody, when you call. Turn your speakers down. You can call me at 510-925-1565, and please, when you get on the air, turn off your speakers and don't look at your screens. Just pay attention to the audio coming into your ears through the cables and through the air, because that'll make it easier for you to concentrate on the conversation at hand, not get distracted. What's your name? Where are you calling from, my friend?
My name is Eli, calling from Arkansas.
Ah, that's cool, man. Little Rock?
No, Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, Arkansas. That is great. I love Arkansas. I've been out to Arkansas before.
Yeah, man, it's a great state. A lot of beautiful places to go to.
Beautiful country out there. That's where.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, what do you do out there in Arkansas?
I'm a musician.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What kind of music are you making?
I'm making all kinds, trying to get my hands in just about everything I can. In a few projects, just playing the tunes.
What's the name of your band?
White Mansion.
White Mansion. That sounds like a lot of fun. What's the meaning behind the name?
Ooh, that's a bit of a question. I didn't come up with a name. It was sort of kind of already formed before I joined it. A couple guys already had it going.
Yeah. Did you ever think of asking them maybe what your band is named after?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's I've asked the question before, and it's a very long answer that I don't remember.
That's pretty cool. Well, what instrument do you play in the band?
I play drums.
Very cool. I've dabbled in the drums, but I've never really mastered drumming. But I do like hitting the pads here on my drum machine, and I'll be doing a bit of that tonight.
Yeah, man, that stuff is so much fun. It just takes a lot of time and to get over the frustration of not having the coordination in the limbs.
Yeah, who's your favorite drummer?
Oh my goodness, that's hard to say. I have a lot of favorites actually. I'm really digging on like Dave Weckl at the moment, and Billy Higgins and good Buddy Rich. All those guys.
Neil Peart?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Rush is one of my favorite bands.
Every drummer loves Rush, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think so.
Is he the greatest rock and roll drummer ever?
That's a difficult question to answer because you got John Bonham, and you got Ginger Baker, and you got like Cozy Powell, and all these great drummers that are already fantastic.
Very cool. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling in. I really do, and I thank you for that. This is great. We're having a good time here on the show tonight.
Yeah, man. I noticed you got, what is that, a Moog in the back behind you?
Yes, I have a Moog and some keyboards and all sorts of fun stuff here. I like to make some electronic music. Yeah,
man. You probably dig my band that I'm in. We got a synthesizer.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I love it. Yeah. Now, White Mansion, is it a playoff of White Castle, the burger franchise?
I don't think it is.
White Mansion, you guys probably make pretty good burgers.
Probably.
Pretty cool. All right, man. Well, go cook up some beats, and I'll talk to you soon, my friend. Thank you.
All right, man. I appreciate what you're doing. You take care, man. Stay safe.
Thank you. You stay safe as well. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So nice. Everybody is so nice. I am having a great time doing this show. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom. This is Jackson.
Hey, Jackson. What's going on, man?
Oh, it's going good.
You having a nice night? You having a nice night? You having a nice night?
Yes, I am.
Where are you calling from?
Seattle, Tom.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Thank you.
What's going on in Seattle?
Oh, well, not too much. Just a lot of rain.
Yeah. Sounds like Seattle to me. Sounds like Seattle to me. Sounds like Seattle to me.
Yeah, are you, there's a triple, are you repeating yourself 3 times, or is that your recording?
It's my sampler. It's my sampler.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to speak to you, Tom. I'm a huge fan.
You've been probably calling a long time, huh? I've been making this crazy beat.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate it, and thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah, no problem. Huge fan.
You doing good out there? You safe?
Yeah, perfectly safe.
I mean, crazy time we're having, right?
Yeah, it is. I think it was exaggerated a little bit, personal opinion. It's good to play it safe, though.
Yeah. You think that if we hadn't all self-isolated, that fewer people would have gotten sick?
I'm not a doctor. I was in the Marine Corps, but I don't.
It's interesting how in 1 month we've had the same amount of deaths from COVID-19 as we had in 6 months during last year's flu season, and that was while we were self-isolating. So you can imagine that if we didn't self-isolate, okay, we would have had a lot more deaths than we've had, probably 10 times more, and that's only in 1 month compared to 6 months of flu season last year. So I don't think it's been exaggerated. Just my opinion.
Well, I agree with you then. I agree with you, Tom. You changed my mind.
Yeah, I think it's good that we stay inside and we listen to the medical professionals for now. But you're in the Marine Corps. Huh? That's amazing. Thank you for your service.
No problem.
Did you serve?
It was an honor. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm man. Where did you serve and what did you do in the Marine Corps?
I was an ordnanceman. I was a bomb loader, and I served in San Diego, Miramar.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Bomb loader. So you'd load bombs into the planes?
F-18 aircrafts.
Wow, F-18. Nice. 2-seater, right? Got a navigator and a pilot in those?
The Navy jets had 2-seaters. The F-18s that I worked with for the Marine Corps was just single-seaters.
Man, well, that's amazing. Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate it, my friend, and thank you for calling, and be safe, okay?
Yeah, and one more thing. I got a book. It's got your name on it. I published a book. It's called Tommy Foolery.
Oh, well, that's very cool. Well, send me a comment. Leave a comment on the next photo I post tomorrow, and get my attention, and we'll figure out a way that I can get a copy of that book, okay?
Awesome. Thanks for chatting.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. You be safe.
Thank you.
All right.
He want to talk about himself, or he may not. He want to talk about himself, or he may not.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Mark from Dallas.
Mark from Dallas. That's pretty cool, man. I love Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas is cool. You were just here a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, I was there less than that, I think. I had a good time in Dallas, though, man. I had a real good time in Dallas.
Yeah, it's a cool city.
Do you go down to the grassy knoll and see the spot where the Kennedy assassination happened?
Yeah, I do. It's kind of creepy, and it's a lot smaller than a lot of people think.
It's definitely very surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the grassy knoll is like, I don't know, 20 feet wide. It's not big at all. It's not what you expected. Yeah.
So surreal, man. Well,
yeah.
It's sad, but it's also interesting to just be there and see where such a historic and horrifying thing happened.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that we're known for that, though, you know?
Yeah, it does suck that you're known for that. It would be much
Yeah.
better if you weren't known for that.
Exactly. But there's other good things about it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm not saying that's the only thing to do in Dallas. Go down and see where President Kennedy got shot, but it's definitely something that is interesting.
There's a bar called Lee Harvey's, which is who shot the president. So it's
yeah, Lee
weird.
Harvey Oswald. They have a bar called Lee Harvey's, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why we're celebrating that, but
yeah,
they have one. Yeah,
seems a little odd. Gallows humor, they call that. Gallows humor, they call that. Gallows humor, they call that. Gallows humor, they call that.
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah. Well, listen, I appreciate you calling. Thanks so much. I know you probably waited a long time, but I've been making this beat, so thank you.
Oh, that beat's hot, man.
Awesome.
I love the police flights too.
What's
Keep
that?
it going. I love the police flights.
Yeah, well, I'm having a good time, and I'm enjoying the show. So thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Yeah, you have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. The wait is made as pleasant as possible. Yes, Joe is getting a large dose of one of the best medicines in the world, the voices of loved ones. That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. But the wait is made as pleasant as possible. Yes, Joe is getting a large dose of one of the best medicines in the world, the voices of loved ones. That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. But the wait is made as pleasant as possible.
Hello, you're on the air.
Wow, no way.
Wow, you made it. This is awesome.
This is fantastic. This has been my dream.
Yeah, it's my dream.
Wow.
Where are you calling from, and what's your name?
My name is Tom. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow, that's cool. My name's Tom, and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
That's fantastic.
My name's Tom, and I'm from Ottawa, Canada. My name's Tom, and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
And I'm a Tom G as well.
Really, you're a Tom G? I'm a Tom G. 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 Sorry, my sampler's on the fritz.
Very, very well.
My sampler's on the fritz. My sampler's on the fritz. My sampler's on the fritz.
I love it.
How's Atlanta, Georgia today?
It's pretty quiet. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
I'm still working at this point in time.
Yeah.
I sell wine and liquor to wine shops and package stores.
That's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I was admiring your Bushmills last night.
Oh
that
yeah.
Was quite the that was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
I watched the whole time.
Yeah. Good.
And I said to myself. What are the chances?
What are the chances?
That
Harlan Williams
shows up. Wakes him up. And sure enough, it happened.
Wow, you really thought that in advance? You really thought that in advance? And
then a wormhole opened up and the universe ripped open.
Wow.
And I had to call my brother.
That is so bizarre. That is so bizarre.
You know, honestly, I'm a huge fan. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't expect you to lie about that. I
would. I don't want to bore you though.
Hey man, no problem, man. I love it.
How big a fan I am.
Hey, no problem, man. I love it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Well, you just did, but you can ask another one if you'd like to.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, did you want to ask two questions, or did you only want to ask the one?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure.
What
was your favorite movie to work on?
Oh, Freddie got fingered.
What was the most fun? Yeah, I figured that. I fingered that.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Harland.
Yeah.
Rip Torn. Rest in peace. What a guy. What a guy.
Well, it was a fun one because I got to write it and kind of, direct it, and it was crazy.
The whole thing.
I like all the other movies too, though. It's always fun working with other people and trying to do all that other stuff. But Freddie Got Fingered was fun because it was an expression of complete, utter insanity, which I enjoyed. Right?
Oh my God, it was fantastic. I was probably in high school. What was that? 2001.
Yes,
right?
It was. Yeah, 2001.
So I was a little young in 2001. I'm 32.
So let me guess, you bought tickets to Crocodile Dundee 2, and then you went into my theater and saw my movie?
That's not nice. Yeah. No, we snuck in. It was great.
You snuck in.
And then I got the DVD, and I would show it to all my friends.
I think everyone snuck in. I think everyone snuck in.
I thought ticket sales had to have been pretty decent, right?
They were decent, but they weren't decent enough for them to make a sequel. But if everyone had not snuck in, then probably we would have made 5 of them by now. Yeah. So thanks for that.
Hey, I bought the DVD.
I'm just kidding. It's okay. You're supposed to sneak into the movies.
You know what's very, very
You're supposed to
underrated?
sneak into the movies. You're supposed to 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 sneak into the movies. Hey, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it. I love it. I got to get back, though. I got to change the beat up, all right?
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. You're awesome. I appreciate it, okay? Bye.
You're the best. Love you.
Love you, too. I like to move it, move it. 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 I'd like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Give me a pen so I can begin to write a new rhyme, start a new trend, sound the alarm, drop in a bomb, giving you flashbacks like a second Vietnam. You want a rhyme like mine? You gotta sign the contract on the dotted line. I got you strung out, you never hung out. TG #1 out, beats are raw, that's what I'm sure. After this doped out, I can dope you more. I got another dope jam, guaranteed to slam. My name is TG, that's who I am. Yeah, bass, bass.
First call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. The wait is made as pleasant as possible. Yes, Joe is getting a large dose of one of the best medicines in the world, the voices of loved ones. That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. But the wait is made as pleasant.
Hello, you're on the air.
It's Michael _Ramage.
Hey, what's up, Michael? Good to talk to you, man. That is cool, man. All right, man. Michael Ramage, we are good friends. We've met over the years in Portland. And, man, you're a Iraq War veteran. Thank you for your service, Michael. Always appreciate talking to you. Man, how's it going, man? I finally got to do Rogan. You've been wanting me to go on Rogan for a few years now, and finally it happened. Were you happy with that?
I was. He came up to Tacoma. We met for lunch and with your buddy and his wife. And we talked about going on Joe Rogan, and I was like, you got to get on there. That's like, and then you had said, well, I was one of his first guests, which is unbelievable to me because I've listened to literally, I thought, all of his shows, and then I went back and listened to you and Rogan. I was like, holy shit, he's actually, he's one of the first guests. And then you get on a show, and I'm so stoked for you because you deserve it. I've been listening to you since I was 20, maybe 19 years old, 20 years old, before I joined the Army. You were a huge guy, huge hit on MTV. Not taking anything away from you now because
you're making me blush. Now. You're making me blush, Michael.
Listen. So I'd watch the show. Even today, I think about Undercutter's Pizza all the time. Undercutter's Pizza is one of the best bits ever. I was a big pothead. Like, I would smoke weed with my friends. We'd watch you, and then I think around the same time the Jackass series started coming on and Andy Milonakis. So the MTV was like rotating those 3 shows. It was like the biggest thing. And I started doing like rolling around town in Vancouver, Washington, doing recording stuff with my friends. We'd be in the car and we'd drive by people like running, and I'd say, "Who are you training for?" And they were like, "Who's this fucking kid with a video camera bothering me?" Anyway, so fast forward, I'm like smoking pot, and I'm like, I gotta do something with my life. So I joined the Army, right?
Yeah.
And then you know, that's the year 2000. There's no war going on, anything like that. I'm just trying to fix my life because I was a pothead loser. Potheads are awesome, by the way. I'm not saying anything about potheads, but I was
no
like,
offense taken.
Right. When I retire, Tom Green, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so I joined the Army, and then like a year later, the war starts.
Damn.
And I get deployed to Iraq.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I just wanted to fix my life. And here I am all of a sudden in Iraq. And I wasn't like one of the guys on the base. I was the 88 Mike, which is like a vehicle transportation operator.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, convoys and stuff. But I didn't even do that. They're like, hey, you're going to do gun trucks. So this is before like up armored vehicles and everything. And they would like ratchet strap us to like the back of vehicles as a gunner, and hey, so that's go do your.
That's wild. I mean, that's where we initially met in Iraq, right?
Yes, and this was like the Wild West. Operation Iraqi Freedom 1 is like 2003. The Wild West. There was no rules of engagement. It was crazy. And then I saw a USO thing that you were coming to like meet, you know, do a tour in Iraq. And I'm like, what the hell? Like yesterday, I'm going to do missions, like, you know, things are blowing up on the side of the road. And I see this flyer. I'm like, I told the captain that I'm working for that was in charge of the quick reaction force I was a part of. I said, hey, is there any way, you know, I can be back in time to meet Tom Green? And he said, hey, Ramage, we got stuff to do tomorrow. If we're good to go, like going out there to do our missions, you'll meet Tom Green. I came back just in time. I went into the defect, which is where you were. I go in there and I had like a little Nikon or Canon like film camera. And I'm like, Tom Green, because you were my idol before the Army. Literally. Smoking pot, Tom Green, Jackass, Andy Milonakis. You were like the man to me. So I'm meeting my idol.
Now you're over there fighting
in Iraq.
In Iraq.
What's that?
Now you're over there fighting in Iraq.
And I'm like meeting my idol Tom Green. What?
Well, it was my pleasure and honor and privilege to be able to go meet you guys over there. I was only in there for a couple of days in Iraq, and I went to Baghdad and to the Talil Air Base, and you know, it was my pleasure. You know, my dad's Canadian Army. You know, so he was always going off somewhere, and I grew up in that world where Dad was always going off some crazy place. So I definitely support you guys, and yeah, just glad you're home safe, man. Glad you're home safe.
Can I keep BSing, or you got to go to the next call?
Yeah, you can talk a little more for sure, Michael. Yeah, absolutely.
But I want to put it out there that nobody was doing. This is early in the stuff, so nobody was going out there or celebrities besides like who was the record I'm drawing a blank. The record you were playing earlier. Rest his soul.
Robin Williams, he was a huge supporter. He was a huge USO supporter. Right. Yeah.
He was doing stuff, right. So you came out there in Iraq early in the game when not a lot of celebrities were going out there, and in a Vietnam era, and comedians were like the guys that would go in the forefront and do these kind of shows and support the troops and like lift morale. And you came out there with your co-host. right, from the Tom Green Show.
Yeah.
You brought
Glenn
him out
Humplick.
there.
Yeah, came with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just want to tell the whole story. So that meant the world to me. And then social media didn't exist. So fast forward 15 years later or so, I get on Instagram and I become a suggested user from photography. So I go up to like 30,000 followers. When you log in to be a new, this is when it first started, there would be like suggested users, Snoop Dogg, Paul McCartney, Michael Ramage. For whatever reason, Instagram made me a suggested user because of my photography.
Right.
And I got a number behind me and I started following like celebrities and stuff. And I followed you and I reached out to you one day and I sent the picture. This is like 15 years later of you and me hugging each other in Iraq in OIF-1. And you go, hey, man, I'm going to be in Tacoma. This is crazy. This is like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I go to the show, we meet, and then last year you came back. We just, kept this relationship going on. Then last year you came up and we met with your friends from Canada and we went and had lunch and we played, went to the arcade and Dorky's in Tacoma. Shout out to Dorky's. And we hung out and just like, so I just want to give a shout out to you for the effort that you put forward to service members. And 15, 19 years later, you have built some kind of relationship with somebody and infused, like, it meant something for a long time. You know what I mean?
I appreciate, what you guys have done and what you did specifically and because, what all you guys did. But then when you sent me the photo, it just really was nice to reconnect, man. It was nice to know that you got back safe because a lot of guys and a lot of men and women didn't come back safe. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot. But because of the Army, it's almost kind of like the Harlan, like how he was like such an inspiration to you and like, oh, now I'm like friends with this guy. It's almost like that because of the Army. I got to meet like somebody like so profound to me. And then it's like, oh, we're almost like, I would, more than an acquaintance. I would almost say like, if you came to Tacoma again, we'd hang out a little. Like I would say you're my friend, but you inspire me to want to like try comedy. Like,
yeah, you got to do it, man. Go get up there at the Tacoma Comedy Club when it opens up again.
I'm out of the Army in October. I go on terminal leave in September, and I have a few months to like, what am I going to do after the Army? I'll have my retirement check, but for a little backfall. But what do I do? I think I'm going to try it. But yeah, you were on Joe Rogan, my other hero. It's amazing.
Love it. I'm so happy that happened. I'm happy for you that I was on Joe Rogan.
I know.
Happy for me that I was on Joe Rogan, but I'm also happy for you that I was on Joe Rogan because I know you love Joe Rogan so much. Hey, Michael, thank you so much.
I love you.
Thank you,
love
man.
You guys. Hey,
yeah,
you're doing awesome.
I got to keep the show moving. Let's talk later. Let's just talk tomorrow, okay? I'll give you a shout tomorrow.
All right, brother.
All right?
Take care.
All right, we'll talk on the phone tomorrow after, off the air. All right?
All right, brother.
All right.
Take care.
Have a good one. Peace, Michael. Thank you. Michael_Ramage, everybody. Follow him on social media. A veteran, Iraq War veteran. Thank you for your service.
Mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. The wait is made as pleasant as possible. Yes, Joe is getting a large dose of one of the best medicines in the world, the voices of loved ones. That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. But the wait is made as pleasant as possible. Yes, Joe is getting a large dose of one of the best medicines in the world, the voices of loved ones. That first call is mighty important to Joe, and each minute of waiting will seem like an hour. But the wait is made as pleasant as possible.
All right. So, guys, I'm going to end the show. This has been fun. This has been a worthy experiment. We made a freaky beat with some freaky samples. Maybe we'll get back into it and mess with it another time. But I'm going to get some sleep because I got to be well rested tomorrow. I got an interview, a great episode with Tom Segura tomorrow night. They'll be on the Tom Green podcast. In the meantime, you can go listen to Joe Coy on today's episode of the Tom Green podcast. And I want to thank everybody for sticking around and hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to go end this stream now and post this story before we lose it, because Instagram sometimes kicks you off. So love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? It's been a great day. Peace.